Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another random day with your host, the Random Hero. Today we have a great Kodi build for you. It is called Eminence XXX. I have done this one before, but it is new for the Kodi 17.1, and this thing is rad. So let's just open this thing up. And the first thing is the intro, which is awesome. So I'm going to let it roll. Obviously, you can tell it's kind of a spin-off of Marvel. Might even be the Marvel theme with their logo at the end. So, this is Eminence version 7.1, as you can see up in the top left corner. Let's just kind of go through it. I'll show you kind of what's going on with it as far as the new stuff. And it is similar in look to the other one. And it's been a while since I did the Eminence build, but let's just kind of go through it. So, first we have Search, which, again, you really don't need search, honestly. I guess if you're looking for something specific in the system, maybe like Ares Wizard or something of that effect, but, you know, let's just move on. Favorites, you can add your favorites in, so your, shows that you're watching, whatever, certain add-ons, that way it's faster to get to them. We have Explore, so let's just look at Explore. So Explore, you can just kind of go through all the different areas, I suppose. So you have comedy, box sets, classics, so all that stuff there. This build does weigh in at 420 and some change megabytes, so it's not too bad. Will definitely work with a Android system and or Fire Stick, something of that nature. So again, I do like having the bar on these different categories, so you can just jump right into something as opposed to going into the subcategory or into the category and then into the subcategory. That's just something I like. And as far as the same thing with this, so we have movies here, and again, it shows the ones that are in the theaters. So you can go and watch them. You got your ratings over there. You got your votes, time, information, stuff like that. So just kind of go through here. Very cool build. Wallpapers are cool. And, if they have the wallpaper for the movie in the background, so that's cool. We can just go back down. We have, and let's just let's see what it's. Okay, so if you go into movies, we have movie pairing links. I don't know what this is. Scan to unlock, open, load links. I don't know what that is. So I'm actually interested. I'm gonna look that up. Maybe for something like the UV codes that you get with the purchases and stuff, possibly, which would be cool. I'll definitely have to look at that. That's cool. Movie genres. We got the movie portal. We have Zen movies. So these are just the other scrappers here, add-ons. So we can back out of that. Next, we have TV shows. Again, it's kind of the same layout. Like I said, this build is just really well done, and it looks really good. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot more to say as far as that. It just looks good. It's done well. It's snappy. It's very quick. I will definitely give it a shot. I'm looking for a new build on my Nexus players, so we'll see how this thing rolls on there. Let's see. So we have the all-in-ones. Let's just go into the TV shows. We'll see what else is in there. TV shows library, the TV portal. So it doesn't have the open load, so maybe that's what that is. I will definitely have to look at that. So you have your TV shows, so you can add your own shows in if you have an external hard drive or some device of that sorts on your system. Other than that, it looks like it's the same thing where you can go through and search. Very cool, very cool. Escape there. We have all-in-one. So we have pyramid, Pandora's box, and these are kind of what we saw in the other build. So it's, you know, many different categories as far as going in. And so with like dojo streams, I imagine that's, you know, let's see, TV shows, learning, general movies, box sets, kick-ass movies. So, you know, you get your fighting movies, stuff like that. And then we got music. Well, let's not go there. So we got Cosmic, Pyramid, Pandora's box. So again, I've shown these before. These are, you know, different categories, but like I said, it's cool to have a ton of different areas to go to. I mean, this build is legit. And he has another build. I'm gonna talk about this, but he has another build that it's one that implements gaming, and this one actually has part of that too. But you gotta the other one's a lot bigger. It's about a gig, and incorporates with RetroArch, and this one does too. So I can kind of talk about it. So we have music here. So let's see, music. Let's just go into there, see what we got. Your music library. So that's cool. You can link up your own music with it. That's cool because I personally, it's different if you have it on an Android system, but like if you have it on Windows PC, you know, I have about, I don't know, 25,000 songs on my computer. So in that case, it's cool to have the ability to have your own in there, as opposed to just listening to streams, stuff like that. So you do have Pandora, which is cool. You have MP3 streams, 24-hour videos. That's cool. Music choice, I mean, that's something that's on a cable network. You know, for instance, like Cox, you know, they have that, which is very cool. I like listening to music on there because it's commercial free, so no one wants to listen to that stuff. So we have live TV, so we have all the networks here. So that's cool. You can just go in, watch them. We're not going to load that up for obvious reasons. We have our kids place, which is kids movies and probably TV shows, all that different stuff. So we got Disney Collection, Learning Zone, YouTube for kids. Yeah, this build is just loaded. So good. So good. So Sports Zone, so we have our golf, Major League Baseball, NBA, UFC, WWE. So yeah, I mean, they're very, very cool. A lot of stuff. And media streams, so we have Live Leak. And these are the different media outlets like World Star. I'm sure you've seen these. Live Leak, TMZ, which is garbage, but you know, it is what it is. Vice, After Smoke Funny Videos, I don't know what that is. Okay. Jimmy Fallon's a douche. But, okay, yeah. So, a lot of the, these are kind of the I guess, up-to-the-date news networks kind of thing. Inside Edition, E-News, ET, stuff like that. So, this is what I was talking about. So, this one is in another build that he has, but this is here also. So, what this does, this is only going to be for, as far as I know, Android. Now, what this does is it installs RetroArch on the system, and it allows you to play games through this, which is awesome. I mean, it really is. I mean, some systems have this. Like, I have RetroArch natively installed on my NVIDIA Shield, and it works great, and I use it with Hyperspin, so it's great. I don't necessarily need this feature, but something like this is just cool because it kind of puts everything in one, especially for the people that don't really know how to set all that stuff up and you know, just don't have the means. Now, his other build that he has is called Xenon version 6, I think, and it's a gig. The whole download is, so it's kind of big. So obviously, it's not something that would work on like a Fire Stick or something of that nature. But it's cool because I imagine what it is there's ROMs available, and when I went into it, You can go into the ROM, try to pull it in, but again, this is for Android, so when you install RetroArch, it's not for like a PC. So you can't run it like that, but you can run it on an Android-based system. So very, very cool. Very cool thing to add on there, because I noticed on like the old XBMC, back when it was XBMC still, they did have the ability to kind of link the gaming aspect to it, and they had a retro game. I can't remember what it was called, but it was a retro game launcher. I could never get that thing to work. And yeah, just the fact that they added that in there, it's very, 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 very cool. So we have Eminence tools, which is just, you know, clean up, cache, stuff like that. We have our system settings, and we have adults only. Now, this build here, or this one, you actually have to have the password, which I don't honestly know the password. I'm not necessarily in the build to go to this section, but when I go over the builds, I would rather have the full, experience, as opposed to get like a clean version, because I don't have little kids. I don't need to worry about that stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much why. So, and then we have power. So I would imagine you can get the password for that if you want. I just don't know what it is. So that is about it for this build. I am going to actually install this on my Nexus player right after I get done with this video, because it is amazing. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely one that I could see being a daily driver for builds. So kudos to the guy. It's Jeb's Fire Builds is the one that made this, and great job, great job. So alright, well, thank you for watching and listening, and if you like the video, thumbs up. If you like my content, like what I do, subscribing is always nice. So you folks have a good one.